OZB on this one. Don't drop it on the floor. OZB say so. Did you hear me? Legacy is watching.
The members of the team of our chairman, we have the chief of staff, Alfred Olajide, previously the round of applause. And we also have the special advisor, the chairman of the local government and community matters, Mr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu.
For the honor and the privilege of seeing today. And we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for making our time to be with us this morning, even as we gather to flag off the Waste in the City initiative of SWIFT Foundation. I will start by, first of all, appreciating the Lord God Almighty, who has given us the honor and the privilege to be here today. Our foundation is one community-driven, citizens-enabled initiative to take waste management, information and education to the grassroots. We have committed ourselves to this mandate, and we have pursued this same mandate vigorously over the years. And today, by the special grace of God, with the support of the Coca-Cola Foundation and with the collaboration of the Surulere local government, the Tire Ikate LCDA, and the Coca-Cola LCDA, we are here gathered today to flag off the Waste in City initiative. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you and to urge you especially to participate in today's program. I want to appreciate the CDC chairman for Surulere local government, Mr. Wemimo Odumosu, and his entire executive, and the members of the CDAs under the CDC for their unwavering commitment to the Waste in the City initiative. We have reduced significantly the number of people we wanted here, in line with the state government's protocols on COVID-19 pandemic. So if you have found yourself here, it is because we wanted you here. And it is because of the value you are set to bring to this initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, recycling is the in thing in Nigeria today, more so in Lagos State. A whole lot of Lagosians do not know and do not understand the concepts and the principles behind recycling. That is what we are here to demonstrate today. And by the special grace of God, through the support of the Coca-Cola Foundation, we have been able to fabricate about 100 receptacles of this nature and to acquire tricycles for the purposes of this recycling and making Surulere a recycling hub. And in collaboration with the CDCs and their CDAs, we are going to set up these recycling hubs across different CDAs. At the last count, we have about 20 CDAs that have subscribed to this program. And any moment from now, after the flag up, we are going to start deploying these receptacles to the different CDAs, to the different schools, and to the different markets for the purposes of collecting recyclable waste, especially PET bottles and cans. So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your presence here today. We cannot overemphasize the need for waste management and waste reduction. As we all know, Lagos State generates approximately or over 14,000 metric tons of municipal solid waste every day, according to the data that is available. A citizen of Lagos State individually generates every day about 0.58 kg of waste every day. And according to data population census, Lagos State has over 22 million citizens residing in this state. 22 million people approximately generating approximately 0.58 kg of waste every day. We have a humongous amount of waste in our hands. This accounts for the waste, the plastics and other waste that block our canals. This accounts for the plastics and solid waste that block our gutters and drainages. And we have found out from our studies that this waste that block our drainages and our canals, we are from mostly PET bottles and cans. And now we have found out that PET bottles and cans are recyclable. So why would we allow recyclable waste to block our gutters, block our canals, and bring about overflowing in our communities? Waste in the City initiative will help us to recover these PET bottles and cans and turn them into money, because we now know from evidence available that recycling hubs buy these PET bottles and cans at the rate of about 20 naira per kg. So this is an opportunity for us to make money. This is an opportunity for our young people, our mothers, our unemployed people to make money. Why do we allow PET bottles to litter the environment? Why do we have a lifestyle that is unsustainable? Fortunately, we approached the Coca-Cola Foundation, and the foundation magnanimously, in line with its sustainability policies, have decided to fund the Waste in the City initiative so that I and you can support the government in recovering PET bottles and other recyclable waste that can be recycled into money. Now, by reason of the arrangement we have with the CDAs, that you can see them in their colorful uniforms, these CDAs have nominated volunteers to manage one recyclable point or the other. We are going to site them across markets, across the CDAs, and across schools, so that we can recover these PET bottles. Our target is a minimum of 100,000 PET bottles per day across the target communities. 100,000 PET bottles per day. We know that 100,000 PET bottles per day will amount to about 2 tons of PET bottles. If we are able to achieve this per day, we can then scale up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we are here. And I know that with the support and the participation of you people in your communities through the CDAs, I know and I'm convinced that our objectives will be achieved. If we are able to extract 100,000 PET bottles per day from our gutters, our canals, and the environment, our gutters substantially will be free and devoid of clogs and blockages. Then we ascertain the amount of water that results into flooding will be reduced. the amount of diseases that we suffer as a result of this waste clogging our environment will be reduced. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much of our time, I want to appreciate you for coming. God bless you. Thank you very much.
To believe without the complaint, we all might not be here seated for this event. They are the sole sponsor of this foundation at this moment. The company I talk about is Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited, and is here being represented by none other than the managing director of that great company, Mr. Alfred Olajide. Also introduce Mrs. Adetola Adegboyega, representing Lagos State Director, National Orientation Agency. Representative of Coca-Cola LCDA, the chairman of Coca-Cola LCDA, Mrs. Abde, who is represented by the Special Advisor on Environment, Honorable Ogidon Assis, to give us his own good word message.
We. I was thinking I'm going to do this after the arrival all Coca-Cola Nigeria. I want to first of all commend the organizers of this and like I said the last time you were in Coca-Cola SCD, it's a wonderful event, and I really appreciate what you are doing. Because it's good to see some of the setup here now, but when we were in our local events, we were not able to see it on ground. Thank you for what you are doing. I feel the good Lord will continue to reach you. I will call the sole sponsor, that is Coca-Cola Nigeria. I want to appreciate you, sir. It's not easy for us to see a company that's ready to finance an NGO to this extent. And since it is a pilot case for local government, Coca-Cola LCD and Coca-Cola LCD, I think we have a workable template so that we can extend this to all the 37 LCD across the state. And like I told Mr. Philly the last time also, my own area of interest in particular is the waste to wet, where we can really empower most of our youth in that area, because the rate of unemployment in Lagos State and Nigeria in general is alarming. And with this, with what we are bringing to the table, I think it will help a lot to engage our youth on the streets, and in particular our communities, which I keep hammering on. We need to work closely with the CDAs and the CDC, because that is where we generate bulk of the waste in our various local governments. So I want to wish us a fruitful celebration, and I appreciate you once again. Thank you very much.
To invite to this high table, and of course introducing to us the Director of Community Development, Lagos State Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs, who is there with us, Mrs. Sherifa Ewumu Dosoro, CDC Chairman, Surulere Local Government, to also give us a good word message. Mr. Wenimo.
On behalf of CDC CDA, I want to welcome every one of you, and it's a privilege that our CDC CDA are here to partner with the SWIP Foundation, the pet project of our Mr. Governor's wife, being sponsored by Coca-Cola. I believe that it's not going to be easy, but with grace of God, all our CDA are ready to put their effort to make this project work. And I want to encourage our partner, SWIP Foundation, to also endeavor to see that our CDC are motivated in connecting with this particular project. I know it's a city to waste to city project. It will create some job for our youth. By the grace of God, once our youth are encouraged and motivated, you can be rest assured that this project will become a success. Having said that, we have set up a committee, environment committee, which will be working together with the foundation to ensure that this project is successful. Once again, I want to thank every one of us to be here today, and I believe that at the end of the day, we will come up with a good plan for the project to be successful. Thank you very much.
We also have here Mr. Sanwo-Olu, Recycle Point, Lagos State. You are recognized. You're welcome. I want to call on the head of the Department of Environment, Surulere Local Government, Mr. Tunde Obikoya, to give us a brief enlightenment about recycling and, environmental issues. Mr.
Thank you, sir. All protocol duly observed. My name is Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, HOD Environment, Surulere Local Government. Firstly, let me thank the organizer of this initiative. It's a way of reducing waste in our environment, and waste have already created a lot of problems for us in Lagos State. We know how much it costs us on monthly basis to get rid of waste in Lagos State. The more we are increasing in population, the more our waste being generated. And Lagos has been the state of excellence. And every state do come to Lagos State to copy how we practice, how we do things in Lagos State. This initiative is a welcome with our community, and I thank the co-sponsor, the Coca-Cola, for supporting the foundation. And it's not easy to get waste out of our environment, because waste takes a lot, and waste management started from our home, from the source of generation. And we need to change our habits in our home, various home, in order to get rid of waste. There's some people that are going to the market on daily basis. You will see them go along with nylon bag of 3 or 4 instead of 1. We need to manage waste right from our home. And also, in managing waste, there's what we call waste sorting. And sorting of waste started from our home. In Nigeria, it is a country that we put our waste in one container, which is very difficult for us to manage waste in Lagos State. We need to sort waste right from the home. We have a nylon for can, for bottle, and for paper, and for the perishable something. And what we call waste is not waste. It's a product that we can recycle into another byproduct that is very useful. Majority of these vegetables you throw away, they are using it for feed for the pigs, and they are using it for manure. All this waste paper, they are recycling it to toilet tissue and other materials. And the can in our environment have taken 70% of tertiary drain, secondary drain, and primary drain. And this initiative will reduce a lot of can and bottled water in our drainage system. And with this, it is a welcome idea. I want us to support it, and it will go a long way. That is why CDA and CDC are informed, in order to start from the. If you can curb waste from the grassroots, it will be okay for us. Thank you.
I want to announce the arrival of the First Lady of Lagos State, our darling mother, the wife of our workaholic governor. It's true.
Ẹ ṣáà ti gbọ́ràn. OZB on this one. Don't drop it on the floor. OZB say so. Did you hear me? Legacy's watching. Keep the Legos clean up.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand up, shall we recite the national anthem, please? Thank you very much. I'll be seated. And I want to hand over the mic to the CEO of Sweet Foundation to properly welcome the First Lady to this event.
Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources, the Managing Director, Lagos State Waste Management Authority, the Managing Director, Coca-Cola Nigeria, the Chairman, Surulere Local Government, the Chairman, Coca Aguda Local Council Development Area, the Chairman, Itire Kate Local Council Development Area, all stakeholders here present, ladies and gentlemen. The Statewide Waste and Environmental Education Foundation is a non-governmental organization. Our foundation is a social enterprise committed to addressing environmental and waste management issues and taking action to improve the environment through waste and environmental education programs. Our foundation helps communities develop skills to make informed and responsible decisions affecting their immediate environment. There will always be waste in Lagos. Lagos will always produce waste. Waste is deeply linked to our lifestyles. With an estimated 14,000 metric tons of municipal waste generated every day, the issue is how we manage that waste. The megacity of Lagos has an estimated population of over 24 million inhabitants. And it's constantly growing, and thus putting additional strain on the city's capacity that is already seriously challenged. These include heavy traffic congestion, flooding, air pollution, and municipal waste generation. After the recent Lagos flooding, there was a collective outrage at the sheer amount of waste lying out in our gutters and in our environment, making our drainages almost impossible, which ultimately results in the city's overflooding. As Lagos is here struggling to establish an efficient waste disposal, recycling and waste management system for the state, for each plastic and non-plastic waste, with most of solid waste ending up in our landfills, drainages, beaches, and water bodies. Waste from homes, markets, businesses, and institutions are thrown on the streets, into drains, and are openly poured. Yeah, this is very bad news, as we know. This is very bad news can be turned to good news. Ladies and gentlemen, the waste economy in Lagos is huge. It is well connected with the domestic formal economy. While there have been some improvements, for example, in solid waste policies, investment and management practices, these have mainly benefited the formal waste system. Let me now say table straight. We cannot solve our environmental and waste challenges with the same thinking we used when we created them. Therefore, the Coca-Cola Foundation is partnering with Sweet Foundation to establish sustainable recyclable drop-off centers and the deployment of mobile receptacles across rural communities. This initiative is in close collaboration with the different CDCs and their respective CDAs for effective monitoring and sustainability. Our appreciation goes to the Coca-Cola Foundation and the Coca-Cola family for focusing on the highest priority of environmental and sustainable policies on recycling. Coca-Cola continues to apply its community and best practices with our sustainability goals, our business goals, and our values. In the word of Paulo Coelho, the world is changed by our example, not by our opinion. Today, let me boldly say, Coca-Cola today in Lagos is changing by example. And to the Coca-Cola representative here present, I say a big thank you, sir. We thank you so much for your generous contributions and sponsorship of Waste in the City project. While expressing our gratitude to Her Excellency the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, for her tremendous and unwavering support, we say to the Lagos State government that some of the most important environmental protection works happens every day in our communities throughout the state. Local recycling and solid waste throughout the state, local recycling and solid waste programs like Waste in the City. Waste in the City's expansion across Lagos State is our 2021 focus. However, such expansion cannot be possible without your assistance. To the local government chairman here present and to their representatives, we say, we want to appreciate you for your contributions to Waste in the City. And to the chairman who haven't yet aligned with Waste in the City initiative, we would rather ask you to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. When you put the whole picture together, recycling is the right thing to do. I ask you to support Waste in the City to create that sustainable, magnificent environment safer for future generations. This can only be possible with your support, including our request for a space to site our community recycling hubs. We really need to establish rural recycling hubs across the communities. It is our hope that Coca-Cola Foundation and the Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited will undertake to support these additional initiatives. Waste in the City project is in its operationalization process and has adopted an approach related to the management of projects, programs, institutions and organizations, people and their entities, requiring effective and efficient production, marketing, distribution and the delivery of products and services. Generally, for projects to be sustained, certain metrics and standards need to be set in place, from project identification through feasibility studies, formulation, design, appraisal, funding, and implementation. Once again, I welcome you all to the official flag-off ceremony of Waste in the City and the unveiling of our mobile receptacles and tricycles for rural recycling and drop-off centers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much and God bless you.
Thank you for that wonderful speech. Without wasting much of our time, I would also want to call on the representative of the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of LOMA, who is being represented by Engineer Akibulo Ayobami, to give us his own address.
Wife of the Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the Managing Director, Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited, the local government chairman. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I bring greetings from the Managing Director, LOMA. Now, we all know the challenge of waste in Lagos State. Lagos State is populated, highly populated in form of population, and waste generation in the state depends on the socio-economic value of the state and the population of the state. In the state, on daily basis, we generate over 14 tons of waste, metric tons of waste every day. Now, out of these over 14 tons of waste every day, 25% are plastics. Or let's go by the population of people in the state. In the state, we have over 22 million of people. Every day, people in the state use products related to plastics. Let's say over 17 million people. And each person will take this product, let's say bottled water or Coca-Cola or Pepsi, they take at least 2 of these products every day. It means on a daily basis, we generate over 17 million pieces of plastic bottle every day. Out of the 22 million, let's assume 17 people takes plastic-related products every day. So that's why everybody must rise up to this challenge of plastic waste. Now, LOMA, the Lagos State through LOMA launched a program last year, Lagos Recycle Initiative, in order to tackle plastic waste and some other waste generated in Lagos State. Now, the program is still running. Today, I've been in a meeting to attend the program, a meeting with an estate in Ebute Metta, so that we capture the waste from source. I appreciate the organizer of this program, and I appreciate the effort of Coca-Cola Foundation to support this program. This initiative will create jobs. It will create value for people. People will get value for their waste. I normally tell people, you don't waste your waste. In Loma, we don't see waste as waste. I see waste as resource. When you see me outside, you can't say, this guy is a cole. I'm proud of what I'm doing. So don't throw your waste away. Everybody here, the people in Surulere, this is an avenue that will create value for people. People get value for their waste. You get value for PET bottle. Now we now have more competition. Before, we don't normally have that. We now have competition. The off-takers, we now have some off-takers are coming up. Even the one coronavirus has affected, they are now coming back to run the business again. Like I now have, we have like PET bottle, we have 2 companies before, we now have additional 2 that have come back. So which means if off-takers are coming to take PET bottles and all these cans and everything, then the people must get value for their waste. So this is a welcome development. This is a good initiative and good idea. It will create job for, at first, it will create job for 100 youths in the community. After that, the people sorting the waste will get value for their waste. People see abokis that goes round to pick all those waste as if they are not rich, as if they are suffering. But you don't know, your own value, you are giving it out to them. Now that this has come up in Surulere, people will get value for their waste. Thank you.
Again, I would want to call on the chairman, Surulere local government, Honorable Alfred Olajide, who is being represented by the secretary to the local government, Prince Moise Dosumo, to give us their own goodwill message.
Yeah, I want to welcome everybody to our local government. Especially, I want to appreciate the presence of the state's First Lady, Dr. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu. You are highly welcome. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate your cooperation in the eradication of waste in the state. The MD of SWIP, the foundation who brought this up, in conjunction with Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited, we sincerely believe this will be a starting point and a better, more productive, like the representative of the MD of Loma has termed it. He said waste is a valuable asset. If managed well, will bring resources. Well, I recognize all dignitaries here present.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to Surulere local government, particularly our amiable First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. The World Health Organization refers to waste as something which the owner no longer wants at a given time and space, and which no current or perceived market value and dumped away as unwanted. This indiscriminate disposal and dumping of has become a common practice in our society, especially at our markets, roadsides, drainages, and residential areas. And the need to educate and enlighten us is paramount at this moment. Hence, this initiative by the SWIFT Foundation is highly welcome, and our government has decided to be a partner in this regard. I therefore want to join all of us here present to adopt the modalities that will have safeguard our environment from imminent degradation. I sincerely appreciate the SWIFT Foundation for bringing this to Surulere, and most importantly, having the hardworking and dutiful First Lady of our dear state, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, present here. On behalf of my other colleagues, I welcome you all and wish you and us a fruitful event. Thank you and God bless.
Her Excellency, the wife of Mr. Governor, Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, kindly permit me to stand on the existing protocols. My name is Agarise from the Food and Beverage Recycling Alliance, and I'm here representing 16 food and beverage companies in Nigeria, which were set up as an alliance to tackle the post-consumer packaging material in the environment. First and foremost, I want to appreciate SWIFT Foundation for this very laudable initiative. We thank you for bringing up this initiative in this community. Secondly, I want to appreciate our host here, Surulere local government, because they have welcomed this initiative within the community. And then thirdly, I'm here in support of one of our founding members and our partners, the Coca-Cola Company, for sponsoring this initiative within the community. The Food and Beverage Recycling Alliance was set up as an initiative years ago that started from the Coca-Cola Company. And today, like I said earlier, there are now 16 companies in our drive to ensure that the post-consumer packaging material, not only plastic but other types of materials of our products, are collected from the environment. And we have also discovered that it can be a source of value to people, create employment opportunities, and make our environment cleaner and healthier for us. The best way to address waste in any environment is to go to the community. And that's why we're happy to support this program today, because going to the community at the grassroots level is where you can actually address the waste from the source. So I want to implore each and every one of us here, this program cannot be successful and it cannot achieve its goals without each and every one of us. We all have a role to play. Right from people that generate the waste to those that will aggregate it and bring it to the different receptacles that are assigned within the community, the off-takers, people that will provide incentives. We all have to work together to make it sustainable. So please, when we work together to make it sustainable, we can then replicate it across the state and across Nigeria to ensure that we have a better environment and a cleaner environment, not just for us in this present generation, but also for the future generations. Thank you.
At this point, I would want to call on the sole sponsor of this event, Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited. Here, the company is represented by the managing director, Mr. Alfred Olajide, to give us his own address. Please, let's give him a round of applause as he does that.
The Honorable Commissioner for Environment, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, the Managing Director, Lagos State Waste Management Authority, the Chairman, Surulere Local Government Area, the Chairman, Coca-Cola LCDA, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely delighted to be here today to mark the official launch of the Waste in the City initiative, a community waste recovery and economic empowerment initiative implemented by the statewide and Environment Education Foundation, acronym SWIP, and proudly sponsored by the Coca-Cola Foundation. I would like to congratulate the SWIP Foundation for taking the lead in helping drive behavioral change in recycling and responsible waste disposal efforts across Surulere, Coca, and Aguda local government area through its focus on community advocacy, mass mobilization, and deployment of 100 waste collection receptacles across these communities. Food and beverage packaging are an important part of our modern lives, yet the world has a packaging problem. At the Coca-Cola Company, we have a responsibility to help solve this problem. By investing in our planet and our packaging, we believe we can help the world's packaging problem become a thing of the past. So to do this, the Coca-Cola Company is leading the industry by working to bring people together to help us achieve a waste-free world. This is our world without waste vision. So we want to make recycling more accessible to achieve 100% collection and recycling by 2030. And our goal as an organization is to help collect and recycle a bottle or can for everyone that we sell globally. So to achieve this, we will continue to work to make 100% of our packages recyclable everywhere across the world. Because we can't do this alone, we are partnering with local communities, NGOs, governments, industry groups, and consumers to help make sure our packaging doesn't end up where it doesn't belong. It is with this in mind that Coca-Cola is committed to empowering NGOs like SWIP to strengthen recycling efforts at the local level, create income opportunities for people, and boost the circular economy while making a difference towards a better shared future for all. We are very confident that this project will help communities identify and better understand how and where to recycle. This project in particular will empower over 100 youths and women who will be able to earn a living from this project. It will also help improve the existing collection and recycling systems. We hope to motivate the residents to recycle their packages to help us create a viable supply of reusable materials while ensuring the environment is kept clean. Suffice to say, a litter-free world is very possible, and we at the Coca-Cola Company are leading the way to help this make this possible. And we look forward to a successful implementation of this Waste in the City project and encourage all to take advantage of this initiative. So once again, on behalf of the Coca-Cola Foundation, Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited, and our bottling partner, Nigerian Bottling Company, I say big congratulations and best wishes for the future successes to all as we continue to build a cleaner Lagos, a cleaner planet, and a better world. Thank you, everyone.
Our darling mother, the First Lady of Lagos State, the wife of our governor, the workaholic governor of Lagos State. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, join me as I invite the First Lady of Lagos State to the mic, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, to give us our speech. Please, let's give her a round of applause as she does that. Thank you very much.
Commissioner of Environment and Water Resources, Lagos State, Mr. Tundi Bello, he's supposed to be representing the PS, Mrs. Ibijoke, the chairman, Surulere local government, our host for today, Honorable Tajideen Yusuf Ajide, ably represented by Prince Louise. Thank you for welcoming to this place. The representative of Loma here present, the young shall grow, the Sanwo-Olu generation, engineer Ayobami, nice meeting you. You spoke very well out there, I'm impressed. I know that this generation is more about the youth, and I'm sure there's going to be a kind of revolution by the youth. Also, I don't know when it comes to cleanliness of Lagos State, being an advocate for Lagos State, and making and ensuring that people are empowered in Lagos State. Members of the CDA, the program there, represented by Mr. Ibijoke. Thank you very much for coming. I know you have a slogan that says, we. Nice to see you again, sir, and man, all to take care. Other top government, and stakeholder president. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today is another exciting day for me because I'm very passionate about cleanliness in Lagos State. I give details from your governor, Mr. Rapheal Sanwo-Olu. I am delighted to be here, especially in Surulere. I don't know why Ambassador Obesi chose Surulere local government to start this program. There are so many local governments, but you decided to choose Surulere. There must be a catch somewhere. I don't know what to do. But there's something about Surulere that doesn't stay there. But thank you very much for choosing Surulere. I think you know that this is one of the places that Mr. Governor, did most of his primary school, secondary school. It's not his, his grandfather. So maybe there's a catch, but the reason why you take Surulere. Environmental waste in Lagos State, like we had told us earlier, poses a threat to the increasing human population. A young man here from Loma told us that we have a population of 20 million. And he tried to do some mathematics. I thought he would pose the question to us, realizing that 25% of us, or 25% of the waste that is being generated is attributed to the recycling plastic waste that is coming up. Now, Loma also did some mathematics there. Unfortunately, I don't know, maybe some of us got A1 or F9 in mathematics when we were trying to do the calculation. And then he ended up telling us that 17 million of the waste generated is plastic waste. I can't know. I'm aware that he was trying to tell us that there is a way that we could make money from recycling our waste. The thing for today is waste in the city. And Ambassador is trying to create some awareness using Surulere as the focal point. I'm sure it's going to extend to the other local governments. That what we are seeing as waste, the plastic bottles, the styrofoams that are being thrown about in the gutters, in the drainages, in our residential areas, can actually be something that is money that is on the floor that can be recycled. And we have also tried to tell us here, when we go to demonstrate that Coca-Cola Foundation has partnered with C, using Surulere as the focal point, and they're going to demonstrate to us that we can make more money by picking up all these things, and instead of worrying about there's pandemic in the country, there's NSAS, there's money looking at you in the face on the floor, and all you have to do is pick these things up, recycle them, and get out of poverty. Now, each and every one of you is going to duplicate what our ambassador is doing here. Each of you are going to be ambassadors wherever you are and spread the message out there that we need to recycle our waste, and that's the way to go. Luckily for us, we have Coca-Cola Foundation that is sponsoring with other partners, which I know Ambassador Olajide will tell us later on, that can see the reason why there is a need for us to do this, and there is also a need for us to encourage other people to come in. And we can use it to encourage, educate, advocate, mobilize quite a number of people in the community. That recycling is the way to go. Now, I know I've digressed a lot from the speech that was given to you, but I just want to pick one or two things inside this city. Waste in the city, that's the thing for today. And it's an initiative that has been put together by state. Give us more awareness about the dirt in the city, how we can do recycling and recovering of our plant bottles while promoting the right attitude among our people. It will also provide a lot of work, as we have rightly told us there, for a minimum of 100 youth. Already they have empowered 100 youth recyclers to ensure that Lagos is clean, to ensure that these youth are empowered, to prove to you that this is possible, that it's doable, and to let other young youth out there engage in being recyclers, not depending on mommy and daddy all the time for money, that you can have your side business while you're still going to school, you can make more money while you're still selling something, even as a professional wherever you are, you can still have a side business. For our retirees too, you don't have to keep on waiting till the pension comes out. You can go into the recycling business. Please, if you want to know more about the recycling business, contact Chief Coordinator, Ambassador Olajide. Thank you is linked up with the Coca-Cola Foundation, and thank you very much to Coca-Cola Foundation for sponsoring this wonderful initiative. It's going to go a long way for us out there. Thank you very much. COVID-19 did a lot, but we are not discouraged in Lagos State. And so I'm very happy, and I want to say a very big thank you to the organizations. There's a sister of mine that came out there, she was representing 15 other recycling companies or something like that, you know. So, you know, so she said a lot that she was standing here. And then Chairman, maybe represented by your sponsor, you have actually graciously allowed them to display this here. Now, I can assure you that there will be the envy of the other local governments very soon. I can assure you that, because they're going to ask you questions. How did you do it? How do you sustain it? How do you make it work? And how do they engage the youth so that there are no more restaurants? And that's one thing that we really want to encourage this time. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of debt in Lagos State. And when we and I were much younger, Lagos State was very clean, and that's where we want to go to now, to ensure that it goes back to site work when we were in the primary school, and that's what we're going to do. And you're going to be surprised by the grace of God that in the next 6-12 months, Lagos is going to be very clean. Please hold my word, hold it very well. The next 6-12 months is going to be very clean. The process has started, you can see the recycling, you can see that the recyclable receptacles, you can see that we produce the mobile recyclable receptacles there, and then the drop-off centers, which will be expensive. There's no such thing as throwing things away, like the young man has said. We are going to ensure that anything that you throw away is going to be turned into something more useful than what you thought it was before. Let us not indiscriminately dispose our waste on the medians, in drainage, in the canals, in the public spaces. Let us support government, let us support Team's agenda, ensure that Lagos is clean and healthy, the way we want it, the way it should be, and the way it will be. Thank you for your attention.
Being a mother to Shift Foundation, and on this great occasion of her flag off, we took it to wives to decorate her as our grand matron. And to do this is none other than Onye Melukwe, Director, Public Affairs and Commissions, Coca-Cola Nigeria Limited.
Of the Seed Foundation, and hereby the corrector of the Grand Thank you. We deeply appreciate the support to the Seed Foundation, and we believe that this is the right step to achieve the audience. Thank you so much. And with that, we move immediately to unveil the tricycles and the receptacles.
For the recycling of the plastic bottles and the cans in Surulere, the local governments, to the glory of God and the servant.
Don't litter the gutter, don't litter the schools, don't litter the hospitals, drop your dirty DB. Oh yeah, sanitize your environment, make sure you clean the residence, the cleanliness is next to godliness. Keep Lagos clean, no, don't drop it on the floor, my brother. Keep Lagos clean. Don't drop it on the floor, my sister. Keep Lagos clean. Our daddy, the one thing governor said. Keep Lagos clean. And Mama is telling you to keep.
So these are the mobile recycling tricycles that have been dedicated for this project, sponsored by Coca-Cola Foundation. And we pray that the people that will be using this will be a source of income for them, and they will, like foundation and faith, ensure that Lagos State is free.
Foundation, we appreciate Her Excellency, the wife of Mr. Governor, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, and every other protocol dealer. We thank you all so much for coming. The presence of Mommy today has shown us that we are on the right path, and this can only spur us to push further. It will spur us to move further, and we are going to continue to do this until we reach our gutters, canals, and environment with all those recyclable waste. Where we go. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for coming. May God bless you all.
OZB on this one. Don't drop it on the floor. OZB say so. Did you hear me?